Have you ever found yourself grappling with the overwhelming burden of emotional attachment, feeling ensnared in a relentless cycle that seems utterly impossible to break free from? It's a pervasive struggle, one that can leave you feeling utterly powerless and hopelessly stuck in a quagmire of emotions. Yet amidst this seemingly insurmountable challenge, there exists a glimmer of hope, a silver lining, if you will. For change, dear viewer, is not merely a distant dream but a tangible reality, well within your reach. Drawing wisdom from the annals of history, from the ancient Stoic philosophers whose timeless insights continue to illuminate the path of human understanding, we delve into the profound depths of Stoicism. Guided by the wisdom of luminaries such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, uncovering the elusive key to mastering the art of detachment and liberating ourselves from the suffocating shackles of emotional bondage. In this transformative video, we shall traverse the hallowed corridors of Stoic philosophy, delving deep into its sacred teachings to unveil practical and empowering strategies for emancipating ourselves from the burdensome weight of attachment. Say farewell then to the oppressive chains that tether your soul and embrace instead a newfound sense of clarity and purpose, an emancipation that allows you to focus on the essence of what truly matters in your life. If you harbor a fervent belief in the inexorable power of personal growth and stand ready to cast off the chains of emotional attachment that bind you, then this video is your beacon of hope. Join us as we embark on a profound odyssey, a voyage of self-discovery and enlightenment that promises to redefine your relationship with attachment and liberation. Now let us delve into the heart of the matter, the power of detachment. Why, you might wonder, is detachment of such paramount importance? It is because, dear friend, when we cling too tightly to people or circumstances, we relinquish control of our own destinies. It is akin to surrendering the reins of our emotions, allowing external forces to dictate the trajectory of our lives. But fear not, for in the sanctuary of detachment lies the key to reclaiming sovereignty over our emotional landscapes, a metaphorical kite, if you will, whose strings represent the myriad directions in which our emotions may be swayed. By learning to release these strings, to relinquish our vice-like grip on that which lies beyond our control, we pave the way for a profound transformation, a metamorphosis that empowers us to navigate the tumultuous seas of life with grace, resilience, and unwavering clarity of purpose. So, dear viewer, if you are ready to embark on a journey of profound self-discovery, if you are prepared to cast off the shackles of emotional attachment and embrace a life of freedom and authenticity, then I bid you join us on this epic voyage of enlightenment and empowerment. Let us unlock the secrets of Stoic philosophy together, and in doing so, unleash the boundless potential that lies dormant within us all. Of the breeze, Stoicism instructs us to release our grasp, to comprehend that while we cannot command the gusts, we can choose which strings to clutch. This doesn't render you aloof or uncaring, it renders you grounded and tenacious. Let's delve into a more pragmatic approach. Begin by identifying what or whom you're excessively attached to. Then inquire why. Do you seek validation, fear solitude, or something different? Grasping the root of your attachment marks the initial stride in weakening its hold. Now immerse yourself in activities that imbue you with purpose and contentment. Engage in hobbies, pursuits, or volunteer work that resonate with your values and bring fulfillment. Dedicate time to personal growth and development, whether through learning new skills, pursuing creative endeavors, or engaging in self-reflection practices like journaling or meditation. Cultivate a strong sense of self-awareness and self-love. Practice self-compassion and acceptance, recognizing that your worth is inherent and not dependent on external validation or attachments. Nurture your mental, emotional, and physical well-being, prioritizing self-care practices that replenish and rejuvenate you. Embrace the present moment and cultivate mindfulness in your daily life. Practice being fully present and attentive to the experiences and relationships in your life, savoring each moment without clinging to the past or fretting about the future. Tethering oneself to any entity or individual weighs you down. Detachment at its core emancipates you. Understanding bonding. To comprehend bonding, you must acknowledge that when you're bonded to something, you're operating from your ego. Let's simplify matters. Fundamentally, we are beings of affection. Picture an infant emanating bliss, untouched by the intricacies of ego. Yet as we mature, ego assumes control, cluttering our existence with attachments. These attachments, whether to individuals or principles, obscure our discernment and divert us from our essence, which is affection. Recall, attachment is the ego's play, a stark contrast to affection and self-satisfaction. When we step back and scrutinize our longings and connections through this prism, we begin to discern the superfluous burden they impose. Envision a life lived from a foundation of affection, not ego. Envisage the liberation of not desperately clinging to outcomes, individuals, or statuses. Living from affection enables you to have faith in abundance, to genuinely believe that what's meant for you will ultimately find its way to you. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's rooted in a profound belief in your intrinsic worth and capabilities. It empowers you to loosen your grip, to understand that while you can't control every outcome, you can choose which strings to hold on to. This shift in perspective doesn't render you cold or indifferent, rather it grounds you and fosters resilience. Let's delve into some practical steps to start disentangling ourselves from these emotional anchors. Begin by acknowledging the attachment. Recognize it for what it is, an echo of your ego's desire for security and validation. Then, shift your gaze inward. Realize that your value isn't contingent on this attachment. Your essence, your core, is inherently valuable. This understanding doesn't manifest overnight. It requires intentional practice, a conscious decision to prioritize inner peace over external validation. Finally, embrace the concept of abundance. When you release the fear of loss, the universe has a way of replenishing you with more than what you let go. Detachment isn't about caring less, it's about understanding more. It's about staying true to your essence, allowing love to guide you rather than fear. The journey towards detachment is transformative. It involves shedding layers of the ego to reveal the resilient, love-filled soul beneath. It's about moving forward with a sense of lightness, liberated from the burdens of attachment, and ready to embrace new blessings with open arms and a steadfast heart. The illusion of the ego. Our ego often leads us astray, convincing us that we're inadequate or that others possess something unattainable. This illusion can trap us in a cycle of seeking external validation, idolizing individuals, and distorting our perception of ourselves and others. It's crucial to confront this illusion head-on, to see it for the mirage it truly is, and to resist allowing it to dictate our self-worth. Instead, let's cultivate self-assurance and inner healing, acknowledging our uniqueness and worthiness without diminishing others. Remember, you are deserving of love, respect, and fulfillment, irrespective of external circumstances or attachments. Embrace your inherent value, release the grip of the ego, and step into the boundless potential that awaits when you prioritize inner peace and authenticity. From the shared experiences of humanity, it's essential to recognize that while each of us traverses our unique paths, no journey stands inherently superior to another. Our individual narratives intertwine as threads within life's expansive tapestry, each strand bearing its significance. Turning our focus to detachment, particularly within the realm of relationships, it's common to succumb to a scarcity mindset, fearing the irreplaceable loss of someone special. This mindset often stems from our ego, which whispers falsehoods of scarcity and limitation into our consciousness. However, practicing emotional detachment isn't synonymous with denying our feelings or becoming indifferent. It entails embracing the abundance of the universe and acknowledging our capacity for boundless love. It's realizing that while individuals may hold significance in our lives, our sense of completeness isn't contingent upon their presence. This epiphany liberates us from fear-driven attachment, empowering us to embrace love freely, devoid of desperate clinging. In alignment with Stoic philosophy, it's invaluable to regard every individual, including ourselves, through a lens of equality. Each person we encounter, whether briefly or for an extended period, contributes to our journey, just as we contribute to theirs. Yet no role in this intricate dance of life is irreplaceable. By internalizing this perspective, we cultivate profound emotional fortitude, enabling us to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. The Stoics advocated for focusing on what we can control, our perceptions, actions, and will. Applying this principle to relationships and detachment leads us to genuine peace and resilience. We shed the illusions cast by our ego and embrace the liberating truth of our shared humanity. Detachment in practice. In practice, it necessitates a willingness to relinquish past experiences and relationships. It's akin to holding onto a rope so tightly that our hands begin to ache, yet we hesitate to release it due to apprehension about the unknown. But here's the revelation. Letting go doesn't equate to falling, rather it signifies stretching our hands, reaching out and seizing something even more fulfilling. I learned this lesson through adversity, clinging to a comfortable relationship under the guise of security, unaware that I was closing doors to potential happiness knocking on my door. Another essential truth to acknowledge is the fear of missing out. As we label it, it's a snare, akin to observing everyone else's pinnacle moments on social media, while feeling like you're absent from life. However, it's not reality. It's a meticulously curated, filtered glimpse designed to portray a flawless instant. Once I ceased scrolling through others' narratives and commenced living my own, FOMO relinquished its hold on me. Not being privy to every detail of someone else's existence doesn't denote deprivation. It signifies wholehearted engagement in your own life, crafting cherished moments that are exclusively yours. Clutching onto a counterfeit semblance of happiness can render releasing it seemingly insurmountable. Witnessing others seemingly living their optimal lives may instill a dread of lagging behind, a fear that attaining what they possess might forever elude you. But remember, the grass merely appears lusher from afar. Up close, you'll discern its patches of imperfection. Fabricating an illusion of flawlessness in someone else's life robs joy from your own. It's akin to running on a treadmill, striving to catch up to a mirage that you'll never grasp because it's not genuine. Detachment doesn't entail renouncing happiness. It involves delineating it on your terms. To emotionally disengage, adhere to the Stoic tenet. Concentrate on what's within your sphere of influence, your thoughts, actions, and personal development. Recognizing that no one's judgment, no prior relationship, not even an idealized, filtered portrayal on social media, possesses the authority to define your value or contentment is empowering. This epiphany serves as your shield, enabling you to advance unencumbered by superfluous attachments, embracing life in all its capricious splendor, and welcoming the authentic, gratifying connections awaiting you. Remember, releasing isn't a conclusion. It's a courageous stride toward the life you genuinely merit. The journey to contentment. Where does genuine worth originate? It's a query oft pondered in the corridors of philosophical inquiry. Some posit that it stems from external validations, a myriad of accolades, adulations, or material possessions. However, the sagacious among us recognize that true value is an intangible essence derived from within, the culmination of self-awareness, compassion, and purposeful living. In the tapestry of human existence, the path to contentment winds through the labyrinth of self-discovery and acceptance. It requires traversing the terrain of introspection, shedding the shackles of societal expectations, and embracing authenticity in its purest form. For it's in the embrace of one's true self that the seeds of genuine happiness find fertile ground to flourish. Yet the journey to contentment is not a solitary pursuit. It's a communal odyssey, woven into the fabric of our collective experiences. Each interaction, each shared moment contributes to the intricate mosaic of human connection, a tapestry rich in diversity and depth. Along the way, we encounter myriad challenges, moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But it's in these crucibles of adversity that the crucible of our character is forged. It's where we discover the resilience latent within us, the capacity to rise above life's tumultuous currents and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So, as you embark on your quest for contentment, remember that the destination is not a fixed point on the horizon, but a continuous journey. A journey marked by growth, self-discovery, and the unwavering pursuit of authenticity. And amidst the ebb and flow of life's myriad currents, may you find solace in the realization that true happiness resides not in the attainment of external accolades, but in the embrace of your true self. That when properly pondered and answered, can guide us away from unnecessary entanglements and towards a state of profound emotional liberation. Understanding this concept becomes particularly paramount when confronted with the challenge of detaching from someone, a process deeply rooted in the principles of Stoicism. It's not merely about cutting ties with resentment or indifference, but rather about acknowledging that the most enduring and meaningful form of companionship lies within ourselves. True worth, it becomes evident, springs from our inner qualities, our integrity, our discernment, and our compassion towards others. It's tempting to believe that our happiness hinges on someone else's presence in our lives, that our value fluctuates with their approval or disapproval. However, such a mindset only serves to confine us, limiting our vast potential to the whims of another. It's akin to a bird believing it needs permission to soar, forgetting that the skies have always been open, awaiting its flight on its own terms. This journey of self-reliance truly opens our eyes to the boundless nature of our worth, illustrating that our value remains steadfast regardless of the opinions or presence of others. Detachment, in essence, isn't about pushing people away, but rather drawing ourselves closer to the essence of who we are by prioritizing personal growth and striving relentlessly to become the most authentic and fulfilled versions of ourselves. Through this commitment, we liberate ourselves from the weight of neediness, akin to the tender care given to a garden where we nurture the soil, trust in the organic process of growth, and appreciate the beauty that unfolds, irrespective of who chooses to witness it. This nurturing of self-improvement blossoms into a reservoir of happiness that is self-sustaining, resilient, and immensely gratifying. So, how do we embark on this transformative journey of emotional detachment? It commences with the realization that our completeness is not contingent upon anyone else's validation. Our journey is about exploring the vast expanse of our own sky, embracing the freedom that comes from navigating life's currents independently when necessary. In alignment with the wisdom of Stoicism, we center our focus on what lies within our control, our thoughts, actions, and personal development. This does not entail closing ourselves off from love and connection. Rather, it involves anchoring our emotions firmly in the steady foundation of our own being. Remember, our self-worth is not defined by external validation. It is an ever-evolving masterpiece, complete in its own right, yet open to the enriching contributions of the world around us. As we draw this profound discourse to a close, I am reminded of the timeless wisdom imparted by the Stoic philosophers of antiquity. Like a beacon of light guiding us through the turbulent seas of existence, their teachings illuminate the path to tranquility, resilience, and self-mastery. As a humble steward of Stoic philosophy, it has been an honor to journey alongside you, exploring the depths of emotional detachment and the pursuit of inner peace. In bidding you farewell, I am reminded of the Stoic virtues that transcend time and circumstance, virtues such as wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. May these virtues serve as guiding stars, illuminating your path and empowering you to navigate life's trials with fortitude and grace. Remember, my dear friend, that you possess within you the indomitable spirit of a Stoic philosopher, a spirit that remains unyielding in the face of adversity, steadfast in its pursuit of virtue, and unwavering in its commitment to personal growth. As you venture forth into the boundless expanse of existence, may you walk with the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the resilience of Seneca, and the serenity of Epictetus. And may the timeless teachings of Stoicism continue to inspire and uplift you, guiding you toward a life of meaning, fulfillment, and inner peace. Farewell, my friend, and may the wisdom of the Stoic philosophers accompany you on your journey now and always.